Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Matt Lepink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that Fidelity is offering 401k investors excess Bitcoin, the first retirement plan provider to do so. The second thing I would like to talk about is that the New York State Assembly passes ban on new Bitcoin mines that don't use green power. And the third thing I would like to talk about is that Brazil's Senate approves Bitcoin law to regulate cryptocurrencies. Guys, all this in today's video. And if you would like to stay up to date, the only thing you have to do is subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, because every single weekday, I'm bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. Simple way, subscribe button all, and if you like this content, smash the like button and also check out the links under this video because there are many useful ones. And now it's time to look at the market, where we can see that Bitcoin actually is now 3.4% down, 39,078 US dollar, while Ethereum is 4% down, 2,898. When we're looking at the gainers, we have ApeCoin, the only one which went up 5.1% in the top 100. Everybody else is, just not doing anything basically or going down. And the losers, Dogecoin, 12% down, obviously because Elon's news, it went up and now it's dropping. Then we have Near Protocol, 12.1, and we have Zcash, 11.9. Looking at the candlestick chart, we can see on Bitcoin that yesterday, before yesterday, by the way, we really crossed this trend line, which is on for, since mid-January. And then we closed the day above it. Yesterday, we went down, but we closed under it, and now we started to go up, but yes, we'll see. Are we going to use this now? A new, it's going to be a support continuously, or it will be a resistance level. We will see how it works out, because then if we do go under 37,500, that would bring a totally different scenario. We stay under it, we close under it, because that could bring us a bit bearish times. It would be important to stay here, what just happened previously, because then we have higher and higher lows, but we're really at the edge of it. We also can see that, there we have today extreme fear with 21. Yesterday we had like just fear, but today it's like extreme fear. And, as usual goes, as I posted on Twitter, like always, 38K Bitcoin back, in last July 2021. Crazy. It's just people like buying. Now 38K, nobody's buying, almost no one. Of course, I do know that many people buying, but the majority is not, or actually selling, panicking on all these things. So, these are times, not financial wise, when you actually have to think about accumulation. Because at the end of the day, when we break new all-time highs, whenever, end of this year, next year, 2024, whenever, we're thinking in long term, then Bitcoin, it's right now, how much is it down? 40 something percent, but let's check it. Oh man, why is this so slow? Then I can do it quicker in TradingView in a second. Anyway, so basically 41% down, 50 down, it's 100, so it's a double when it goes back to, recent all-time highs. Okay, now the internet is slow. I will move on. Anyway, so just keep that in mind if you are, bit holder. Bitcoin is basically, I think, in my opinion, a saving plan, a long-term saving plan, when actually you would like to keep it for a while. 43% down at the moment. So if you would like to, keep it for a couple of years until it will be obvious for so many investors and, generally for people, that they have to do something with their savings, and Bitcoin is getting better and better solution. But by that time, Bitcoin will be even more expensive. So then you will be very happy to accumulate it at level 38,000, and when we had already 69 as a new recent all-time high. Anyway, let's move on to the first topic. And the first topic is now Fidelity is offering 401k investors access to Bitcoin. And actually, they are the first retirement plan provider to do so. So I think this is massive. There are so many ways to invest in Bitcoin, and to have your 401k plan and have Bitcoin in it, that would be actually tremendous, because people then can choose not just the assets what they could until now, but also add to it Bitcoin. And guess what? Fidelity is offering this. So Fidelity Investment will offer investors the option to put Bitcoin in their 401k by the middle of this year. So pretty much coming up, summerish. So as the nation's largest retirement plan provider, Fidelity decision could make crypto even more popular and mainstream, obviously. So regulators have urged caution against involving cryptocurrencies in 401k, citing speculations, volatility, and high volatility for their concerns. But guess what? How risky is to keep it in fiat? And so the crypto offering will be available for 23,000 employers that use Fidelity to administer their retirement accounts by mid-year 2022. So with 11.3 trillion in assets under administration, Fidelity is the nation's largest retirement plan provider, and its decision could make crypto even more popular and mainstream. As I mentioned before, cloud and intelligence firm MicroStrategy will be the first employer to offer Bitcoin in their retirement plan. The Wall Street Journal reported the news earlier Monday morning. So it looks like that even when it comes to saving, comes to retirement plans, Bitcoin in the future will be a part of it, as now one of the biggest retirement plan provider in the United States. It's doing so. And, when the big one starts, smaller one will follow for sure. Okay, second thing I would talk about is all about that New York State Assembly passes ban on new Bitcoin mines that don't use green energy. So one of the biggest, criticism about Bitcoin is about its, ecological footprint, its big energy usage, and of course, now the aim is to make it more green, the energy, what Bitcoin is actually using, obvious reasons. And now we have New York State Assembly passes a ban on new Bitcoin mines that don't use green energy. So the New York State Assembly passed a bill late on Tuesday, on April 26th, that could place a 2-year ban on all new proof-of-work cryptocurrency mining facilities in the states that use carbon-based fuel to power their operations. And the bill, sponsored by Anna Callas, would not only impose a 2-year hold on approval of any new Bitcoin mines, that proposed moratorium would also prevent the renewal of permits issued to existing POV cryptocurrency miners using carbon source energy if they seek to increase the amount of electricity consumed. So even the existence one, they would like to get bigger, it will also go after them, and of course the new ones. So the bill gathered to support it needed to pass, with 95 favor and 52 against, will now be carried by the Senator Kevin Parker for a vote in the Senate. If successful, so we have a couple of steps to finalize it. So successful, it will then be delivered to the governor, Katie Hochul, who can, veto the bill or sign into law. So this is what we have so far. Okay, so it's on the way, but this is now it's a proposal. So we'll see how this one goes. But generally, definitely the way is we are going more green, like every single way, not just Bitcoin mining. And therefore, they would like to push the miners using green energy. Right, and the next topic I would like to talk about is Brazil's Senate approves Bitcoin law to regulate cryptocurrency. And yes, so it's a historic day for cryptocurrencies in Brazil because as the Senate has finally approved the country's first bill aimed at regulation the cryptocurrency market. So the bill still needs to be approved in the Chamber of Deputies and then, sanctioned by the president. However, we are at this stage at the moment, and this is expected to occur by the end of 2022, so end of this year. And according to an expert who, Cointelegraph was spoken to. So according to the senator, the penalties, which is part of this bill, for this type of the crime should be, scaled according to the amount of fraud, money laundering, and other, white-collar crimes committed. So basically, one part of the bill definitely will, fight fraud and all these kind of things. And it's an important part because many people, they're tricked into crypto in a way, not the way that you simply just buy Bitcoin and that's it. No, they actually want your money and just use crypto as a tool for all this, phishing attacks and everything else. So the penalty must be proportionate to the amount of value affected by this type of crime. So whoever committed a crime of US $1 million causing damage to thousands of people would have a greater penalty than the someone who affected less value. So basically, the bigger the damage, the bigger the penalty. But definitely many other things are in this cryptocurrency bill, which finally made through its first stage. Now other stages are coming until it can get into law, which can happen at the end of this year. So more and more countries definitely working on crypto law. And yes, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, if you would like to stay up to date, simply subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom. Every single weekday, I'm bringing you the freshest in crypto and blockchain. And if you like this content, smash the like button. See you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.